is that thing?
Coming down the road right now is one of the coolest setups I've ever seen. We're at US 131, boys. It's time to race the freaking Supra, dude.
You're right.
Finally, dude, finally. So our boy Don, he's what you'd call upgraded the fleet. He's got a stacker. He's got a sport chassis. We got a toy hauler from 2005. And I'm excited. And an old Dodge, dude. Thanks, Tom.
Weeds growing in it.
Look at this thing, dude. Holy crap. Yeah, dude. It looks so good. Oh my God. Oh, he's got black wheels too. Holy crap, boys. Really stepped the game up here. Well, things have really stepped their game up here, Don. You stepped up.
I stepped my stuff up.
What happened here?
I sold my boat.
Oh. I just want to look at it. We'll ride it at some point, but oh my gosh. Okay, air ride, air ride. Does this have the bed? No.
No, 3 air rides.
It's got 3 air rides? Is this where you hold all your money?
Yeah. Everything's on air ride.
And a baby seat for Frank in case he needs to ride in here. And then the stacker. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Oh, there's the baby right there. I upgraded the light too. Look at that. You can barely see it. And then up top we got the Defender. What the hell is that?
What?
You bought a snap-on box too?
It's a chap-on. It's like a snap-on.
Oh my gosh. Yep, things have really stepped up.
So it's actually a Harbor Freight box.
That you put a snap-on?
Put a snap-on logo on because I'm that petty.
Well, you know, that's fair enough. At least you admit it right off the bat.
I was going to buy an actual real box, but you can't actually get one without waiting like 6 months.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, you know, they all hold the tools just the same. Woo. Oh my gosh. Josh, why did you let Don spend this much money?
Because I like to go racing.
Oh my God, dude. Oh, I'm so excited. This lift is like what you'd see in a commercial garage, bolted inside of a trailer. Well, there's the Supra. If you guys don't know what you're looking at here, had a pretty storied past with this car. Have been a best of 687 with it as it blew up at the 1,000 foot at a Cletus event last year, Indy. And then we were at this race last year. We made one pass and the car was having issues. So it's been a year. Don has gone through and revamped everything. It's got the carbon doors back on it. It's got highly upgraded window frames on it. Got a new windshield on it, which is awesome. And then a whole obviously new fresh rebuilt motor. And then we also have a spare motor, which I'm not sure if that's in here or not. But yeah, things are serious as all hell with this rig. Hell yeah, boys, we are set up out here. So this is import versus domestic Michigan. We got the sickest imports. We got people out here with G-Wagons as pit carts, just crazy old Mazda something. And then the old Supra. Got the tent set up, got the stacker all flexed out. Got Frank's toy hauler all figured out. And then Don, to fit the Defender in the stacker, straight up chopped the cage. I love it. Hell yeah, boys. Entire carbon front end on this sucker. Revealing the beast underneath. Wow, she is beautiful, man. So people that don't know on the new channel, just give me a quick rundown of the car.
This is our 94 25 1E Supra. Right? We've obviously raced this before.
Yep.
Nick's obviously driven it before.
Yep.
If you haven't seen it, you will now.
Yes, sir.
We started doing that 2 years ago, where Nick started to learn to drive it. And we've kind of just progressively worked our way up, where we had some engine problems last year, 2 years ago.
Yeah, basically every year we've had engine problems.
We've had
but
engine problems, but I mean,
she's getting fixed
we're never
now.
not going to have engine problems. There's just going to be a different engine problem. So our engine problem then was reoccurring, and even right now, we still don't know if it's resolved. We think it is, but we don't know. So we could go out and break it again real quick, and that is what it is. 94.9 millimeter precision next gen. Yep.
Turbo. I don't know how big. Is it a 3.2?
No, it's a 3.0.
It's a 3.0. Okay.
3.0.
So it's a 3-liter Titan block.
Titan Expert. It's an
Titan Expert block. What's the difference?
Expert makes the block. Titan puts their name on the side of it, but they developed it with them, so it's actually an Expert block.
Oh, okay. It's got a billet intake manifold with like the biggest throttle body I've ever seen. Obviously, like the fuel pump is cam driven, right off the accessory drive. And yeah, methanol, M5, 5% nitro, giant air to water intercooler here with a huge tank in the back.
We're changed. We were going to change over the winter, but I hurt myself, and then I couldn't work for a couple months.
Yeah, you were on fire, turns out.
I was on fire, turns out. It's not great. Burned myself pretty good. The turbo's moving forward. The intercooler is going to lay down in here flat. The fuel tank's going to move over here. So we had to move the dry sump tank, which used to sit like in this general vicinity here.
Yep. So that's a quick rundown on the car. Obviously, it's a front factory chassis. So there's a lot of different cars and different things that cut out all the metal to save a bunch of weight. This one didn't do that.
No, it's still got factory frame rails. This is what we call a 25 1E dual frame. So it's factory frame rails, and then the tube chassis is Frenched into it in some spots, but entirely separate in others. It's heavy. It's not very light. You know, it's still factory firewall, factory strut tower locations. It is spindle mount in the front, but it mounts in a factory location with adapters. Carbon
doors that Don redid, they blew off at, I wouldn't say the entire door blew off, but the window blew off at World Cup in 22 when I was driving. So it's all new, fresh, reinforced now. Obviously the cockpit's all crazy. It runs off Haltech. It's a Rossler Turbo 400 with custom gearing, M&M shifter, obviously all sorts of crazy controls here. Yeah, she's looking good.
We moved the 4-link around.
Okay.
Because we know why the 4-link wasn't working before, so we're trying to resolve it. So like, it may work or it may not. We're going to find out. We needed to just kind of lightly touch the bar and go.
And go.
Go perfect. Yeah, it just needs to be
simple.
Perfect, and then it's fast. Simple. Just go perfect.
Just go perfect. But yeah, so they have testing and tuning today, and then qualifier. See what the car can do. Yeah. What kind of tune-up are we going to run on this sucker?
We're going to run something mild in it at first.
I guess we could expect it to run a 6.
I think it would probably still run a 6, yeah.
Okay.
Especially if we get the 60 foot down.
Yeah.
I think it'll run a 6.
Well.
It's so hot though.
It is hot.
It's like 100 degrees out, and the track's going to be boiling lava.
We got a good drive shaft curve, Frank, which is good. So the tires won't take off on me.
They won't take off. They'll be good.
Whew. It's almost time, buddy.
We're prepping right now, so
yeah.
we'll be getting close.
Well, boys, we got some of the first runs going for test and tune. Got some pro mods out there. The first one already ran, shook the tires off. Track is super hot, so it kind of makes sense.
Can you get out of there, big boy?
Who's calling big boy?
You're tall.
We passed tech. That's all that matters.
We're in, boys. What is it that you love, bud?
I just love the heat. I love the anxiety. I love the pressure. I mean, honestly, the danger's fun. Damn! Hear his tires just trying to grip there. That.
Yeah.
And it's just a really cool thing to be a part of. Super fortunate to obviously be friends with Don. He helped out a lot on the other 2JZ projects, and you know, it's carrying on. So
yes, sir.
That's what we're doing.
It's all good. Someone's got to drive this sucker.
Oh, buddy. Time to get a little heat cycle. Huh. That's the easiest car I've ever heard start up.
Well boys, it is time. I got my Nomex on. I thought this sucker was like really loose and big. I think I just got fat, so it's not loose and big at all. Still missing my carbon helmet. Location of that is, I'm aware of it. I just don't have it.
It's okay, we got this one working.
Which means I can't wear my Nomex neck sock because I don't have Velcro on this, but we're only going to the 8th, best case scenario.
Going up for the first hit. Well, Nick, it's just about that time. Took you about a half hour to get tucked into that thing, but
It is time.
All right, you're good, Nick.
Nick's just looking at his heart rate. It's 140 just sitting here in the car. She's got to be hot. I feel bad for him.
There we go, boys.
Okay, Don's up there directing. All right, guys. Oh. Pulled up nice.
Frick.
No. What do we got?
I have no idea.
Something simple had to have happened here. We'll get her figured out and come back.
We just straight up have no clue what occurred there. I drove the car exactly like I always do. I didn't have the nitrous on in the burnout, which was interesting, but I did purge it pretty significantly, so it should be okay. Oh, it's like a blue balls moment. not Derek's truck, but like actual blue balls.
Yeah, blue balls. I was getting so hyped up for you to get going, and it's like, oh.
That's life, brother. We're good. Don needs his air. You seen anything yet, buddy?
I haven't even got to open yet.
Historically, we've laughed at everyone that's tested their two-step in the pits.
Today, already.
Well, not even just today, but every single time. But now we're having to do that to see what's going to happen. So, is that what we're doing?
Should have just listened to me in the first step.
Sounds like it was going to go.
Something's gonna happen there
You
for
heard
sure.
the nitrous go on?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I think that's a good thing. Didn't cough, didn't hiccup.
What did you get up to at RPMs there?
That was only like 52, 5300.
Oh my god.
So normally we do like on a spicy launch like 6500.
Yeah.
I don't think we've launched above 35 pounds, but you know, ideally we get to that point where we're launching.
Like, to me, in my eyes, I felt like it just blew through the converter.
Well, that's what it's doing.
Yeah.
So the problem is this car makes no torque. So
Yeah.
you have to make it make power somehow.
Right.
And that's why we got nitrous in this sucker.
Yeah, like if that would have happened on a diesel, it would have been like, yeah, you just blew the converter.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
Yeah, right? But yeah, this converter roughly is like a 72, 7300
Woo.
so
Yeah.
it can take it no problem.
Wow.
All right, guys, we are gonna fire this sucker up here and try a little two-step.
Light her up. Well, whatever it was, it's now appeared to be fixed.
All right, boys, time for another hit. I've had a really bad habit of turning the wheel before I start, so I'm going to try to hold the wheel straight. Woo! She pulled immediately left. Holy crap. Ain't no saving that one, boys.
Frustrated.
The dying's part of it.
The dying is part of it, huh?
Yeah. So I'm not actually dying. Like once you get to the point of immense sweat and overheating, you just live in it. But the car seemingly hit the bars really hard on one side, unloaded the tire, and just pulled me immediately left. So I don't know if I was like better at drag racing, if I could have fixed that, or if it just that's what the car was gonna do.
It looked like it just was instant, like snap.
Yeah,
So,
and it's like, man, this is a test and tune, you know?
Yeah.
Not trying to be out, you know, I'm not racing anybody but myself, so.
Right.
I don't want to lose to myself either,
Exactly.
which is possible, so. I'm assuming there's a whole lot of 4-link adjustments to change in the back. We'll do another hit in the qualifier. But that's it, man. That's racing for you. It's been a year, and there's been a lot of changes to this car. So unfortunately, a lot of changes means a lot of variables.
exactly.
We need a thermometer in here so I can get a fupa temperature.
It's like you got a tie-dye shirt on.
Well, this is my badass Grand Canyon shirt, dude. Look at this sucker. Got the wool towel.
Oh yeah, she's the old one.
Yeah, there was a Supra shirt that we had made up for this, but you know, it's got some, doesn't have an R3 logo on it.
Right?
We'll get some of them made soon here. I think we're gonna go like full dye sublimated, like Mexican racing jersey. It's gonna be sick.
Game time.
Sorry.
Devirgin. This time we're ready, boys. Put up a little temporary sidewall there just to keep the heat out of the car. See if that works out for them.
Ready?
Oh yeah.
We're ready.
All right, let's load it.
Heading to the line for first qualifying session. I don't know what this green car is, but I think that's what Nick's gonna run. We're hoping to run up against that little wagon back there. I'm sure probably everybody's gonna notice what that thing is. That's Steve Morris. We were hoping to get him in qualifying, but looks like we're off a little bit.
Here we go.
Don's
Go
ready.
figure it out.
Don is ready. Yippee-ki-yay. Yeah, buddy.
Hell yeah. I think I'm gonna go ahead and let him go. I really don't want to be messed up too much. I want to just focus on my own race.
I like it.
That was weird. I don't know what happened there. Very odd. I expected the car to hit second and it never hit. And then I looked down and the shifter was in second. I don't know.
Well, bud?
Well, it just it didn't shift in the burnout box, and it shifted in the second when I let off, which was very weird. So probably some sort of computer problem, but it did like on draggy a 480, but I was on even 400 feet. But what's good about it is it went dead straight, and it felt like time was moving 10% of its normal speed when I was driving it, because I was having to do zero input. So the guess that the guys made on the suspension was dead nuts.
Yeah, it was spot on. It left dead nuts.
It went straight, and I didn't even have to think about it.
Yeah.
Like that's almost never the case. So.
Right.
All right, we got the plugs. Interesting coloration there, but whew. Don, well, we got some data. We got some funny things going on here. As you can see, we got some things that we're looking at out here. What's the deal, my man?
We're still kind of working out the fueling. We had a weird situation earlier where the nitrous was, you'll see in the video, it hiccuped and it backfired and it shut itself off because it was lean. So I've put all that fueling back in there, and then just to be safe, we put it everywhere in case like the primary injectors were like just not flowing what they did before. But now it's so rich down track that I'm having to pull fuel back out of it up top. So this little squiggly thing here is a percentage cut, because on our drive shaft curve, car was faster there than it's ever been. So that's positive. We were running a lot less boost. We did a best 60 foot
ever
to date with Nick in the car.
Yep.
And
the best 330.
And the best 330. And we're faster to that spot there.
So you're leaning up, and then we're gonna move the drive shaft curve slop up a little bit.
Move the slop over a little bit so that it kind of doesn't get in the way there. I give it like a couple hundred more RPM.
Sweet. All right.
That's that.
We got our second qualifying round at some point soon. All right, boys. They are finally calling us up. There was a couple wrecks. There's all sorts of bad things going on, but it's pretty late. It's looking like it's about 11:30, and track's probably shutting down pretty soon. So we got to load up, take our final pass here. Should be awesome.
Hopefully we'll make a good A to B and get her done. We're gonna make this last hit. Dixon go A to B. Look at that. It's called a Corona. Pretty sweet looking car though. Well, Nick's sitting in here. Hopefully we get to run with Steve Morris. That'd be a good pass.
I don't know how this happens, but this is just racing. The where it connects, the throttle cable is broken.
Yeah, that's real unfortunate.
What broke?
Cable snap.
That's not an easy fix, obviously.
I mean, it probably is if we have cable.
Yeah.
All right.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Man,
So,
dang it.
yeah,
We'd have been running right now.
yeah, we would have.
That's just something you can't plan for.
Nope.
Get ready for bed, and go to Ace Hardware in the morning, get a cable, and do it all over again.
Yep.
We
God's
raced.
I've never broken a throttle cable. I don't think we've ever broken a throttle cable ever. This might even be the
Throttle jockey in it, aren't you?
Here's the thing about the Supra and me. All the firsts have happened with me. It's the first time we've ever blown up a water tank. It's the first time we've ever broken throttle cable. It's the first time a window ever blew off. First time a throttle ever stuck. It stuck twice in a row. Man.
Yeah.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
Early the next morning.
Good morning, kid.
Hey, Ray.
What time you wake up, hey? We've already been out and about, went and got our freaking cable lines,
We also
splicing lines.
drove around a golf cart drinking for about
We got
3 hours.
drunk last night. You did.
And then I woke up about 6, which was about 4 hours of sleep. It wasn't enough. And then between 6 and now, which is 8:58, I've had nothing but gnarly drag race crash dreams. Where I'm at the end of the track, and all these drag cars are just crashing. One of them crashes, flies in the air, the motor comes out, the motor's just spinning on the ground, taking people out. And I had to jump up in the air on a picnic table, and I dodged getting hit by the motor. Are these dreams you want to have while you're at a drag racing event? First of all, no. Second of all, also still no. I'm gonna rest up. I gotta drive this car until I gotta rest up. So,
Maybe I should rest up.
yeah, rest up.
John, I don't know what it is about you. You woke me up at 7 o'clock this morning to go get parts.
Time to do stuff.
We can't do anything until noon today.
Yeah, but we gotta be good at doing stuff.
Okay, yeah, we gotta. It is nicer working right now than it is
Yeah, it's gonna be hot later. So
later.
we went out. Obviously, we broke the throttle cable last night. It just snapped in half. So we're gonna pop front end off and re-prep the car because everything was essentially ready to go, and fix the throttle cable.
He just had a crazy dream inside. He told me about
did?
Nick. He was standing at the end of the track, and 2 cars crashed, and an engine flew out of the car and started chasing him.
No more.
So he's, you don't know what kind of dreams he's having in there,
He's cut
but
off from adult beverages tonight.
Well, Frank,
it's a new day.
it's a new day. I'm out of bed now, which is good.
I think we just take the door off every time you get in and out. It was so much easier.
No, we're running it without doors, dude.
Oh,
We're gonna
yeah,
blow
yep.
all the freaking Lexan out of the sucker.
Yeah.
So, qualifier's coming up super duper soon. We're gonna warm the car up, see how she feels, see how she looks.
Hey. Oh yeah, baby. Rolling into staging lanes. Let's make this one a pass to remember. Crazy.
Qualifier 3, we see what we can do.
Yes.
It looks like the weather's not going to hold out very well for tonight, so it's pretty unclear whether or not we're actually going to race. But we'll see. Just trying to make an A to B pass. That's all we're here for.
All right, boys, here we go.
So we moved the shift points down a little bit, added a little more RPM out of the hole, which is good. And yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna bump it in this time too, which should be interesting.
Roll nice through the box, just past where the water stops.
The bump should be so fun. Very intense.
About 200 feet. Supra
Whoa,
spun it
whoa, whoa,
bad
whoa.
and managed to keep it straight.
Oh, and he kept it straight.
7:03 at 197 for Klein.
Fucking awesome job.
Leonard
I
managed
don't know
to keep
if
it
something
straight
come out of the
and
car.
made it down the racetrack.
Something there.
Very scary there, boys. Very scary. Didn't actually even get out of first gear. I was right in the groove too. Don't know what happened.
330 to 8 miles where it was.
Yeah, that's exactly where it went loose too. Okay. Is it leaking right now?
Yeah, there is oil also.
There is oil? Okay. All right. Really sorry about that. All right. Really sorry about that, boys. Really sorry.
It's oil, not coolant.
Oh no, that's definitely oil. I thought I found it.
Sorry. Really sorry, man. Really sorry. Thank you, guys.
Brother, that was sketchy.
Yeah, that was about as far as I feel like I want to go getting sketchy like that. Oil and water.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's scary.
It wasn't that scary.
It looked like it from our end, dude.
That was a butthole pucker.
Yeah, no kidding.
I had it, but that's from the car.
Yeah.
We pushed it. We pushed
We-
it forward.
yeah.
And that's what it left. So
Is that from under the hood?
that was approximately mid to back of hood. I don't know that we want to push it all the way back if it's leaking bad or what the deal is. Maybe we go into a different lane.
Yeah, it's up front motor.
It was okay too. Like it was a decent run until it was like a little bit before the 330, I think, when it went.
Yeah, the hit went really well though.
Yeah, I don't know what my 60 foot was. It didn't feel like it was crazy, but so sorry. I feel like, okay, when something like this happens, like, you know, obviously feel bad for Don because he's got to do all the work, but like when you hit the track with oil, it's not a good feeling, dude.
Yeah.
Like you got all these people waiting in their cars. They're hot just like me, and we're pushing them back. Obviously that's the name of the game with racing, but it just doesn't feel good, man.
Right.
It sucks. Really sorry.
Not at all.
I apologize to all the track guys. Like,
Okay, back in the pits. Ripping the hood off so they can get the door off so we can get out there a little easier. Ooh. Hey, right here.
I forgot.
We got a wet line right here.
On the back there?
Yep. Well, Nick, I think I might have found the culprit.
well, is it an easy fix or a hard fix?
Ask
Problem is our
Don.
blanket's filled up, so that kind of sucks.
Right.
Racing parts, dude. Doesn't matter if you spend $1 or $1 million. They just all break.
Yeah.
They're not. I mean, you push something designed where it's supposed to go, and a lot of people don't understand. Like, this is 183 cubic inches. Everyone else running 6s in the world, they're doing it 6 liter, 7 liter, all these things. We're on 3 with a single turbo. So you push this mother to the brink, and things happen. So Don will definitely figure it out. Well, such is the life of a race car, Frank. Frank, see the cheese aboard the cord.
Cheese board good. I think they might have found a problem, so I'm gonna put it on the hoist and see if we can get to it.
Yeah, so pretty sick that you can actually lift the car up inside of the trailer. This is like a new level of badassery for us, so pretty awesome. Well, you can see some changes from last year. We went to a different rear shock, which is cool. Oh, it's leaking oil back. Oh my gosh. I just got dripped on.
No, that's just a spray.
Yeah, I know, but she's coming. Oh, we're deep in the belly of the beast.
You were spraying somewhere right here.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Nick cracked the beer.
Yeah, I cracked the beer. That means we're throwing in the towel. You saw Don do it earlier, but you know, it kind of sucks that it had to happen at an event. But just with schedules and everything, and the time to put together something like this, this is where it had to happen. So life goes on.
Yeah. And we don't know what's wrong.
No clue. But
Main thing is the motor did run and it sounds good, so
yeah,
the motor's not hurt.
And there's seemingly no metal in the oil because most of the oil is on the ground and we can see it.
It's not flaky.
Yeah, we're all good.
That's always good.
I think the most likely thing here is there's a block plug somewhere on one of the oil galleys that's loose or just backed out.
Huh.
Very
Interesting.
possible. But our blanket's saturated and you can see it's leaking
yeah.
right now, literally. We don't have another blanket. Even if we could do the fix, this thing is pretty well cooked.
There's like so much oil everywhere. It's a
Yeah.
full bath cleanup. It's just not even safe to take it down the track.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of race cars leak oil, but this is immense. And then, of course, as you start speeding up, all that oil is going to go back
to
under
the
the car.
tires.
And you're trying to put down 2,500 ponies, you know, you want
Horse torque.
all rubber, no oil. But yeah, that's racing, man. I think we're going to continue campaigning the Supra. We got a goal in mind of World Cup final 2024. We were there in 22.
Yeah, we're gonna do it again this year.
We're doing it again, and he's telling me run the credits. Run. Yeah, I know. They're going already.
All right, that's what I kind of. I just kind of figured because I like to keep you single over here. You know.
Single. Yeah, no, we're good. They can run on my face. I don't care, dude. These people are the best people in the game. So thank you all you guys for hitting us up on Patreon and supporting us that way, supporting us on watching the videos, liking the videos, subscribing to the channel. Subscribing is free. A lot of people have paid subscriptions to show you pictures of their feet and other things, but this one's free. So feel free to subscribe to be notified every time we post a new video. And yeah, thank you, Don.
Thank you guys.
Sorry, just didn't work out.
Yeah.
Seems like the continuing problem with this thing.
As long as you're still motivated, I'll still show up and do whatever we can do to make it happen.
But I think we fixed our problem that we had before. I mean,
Yeah.
I think that was, in fact, the spark plug the entire time causing us all the problems.
Yeah, word of the wise,
Just
rest
insane.
spark plugs.
Yeah, don't use them.
They run them in X3s, that's okay if you're trying to make, you know, roughly, what would that be?
20,
Like 500 horsepower per cylinder, maybe do something else.
Yeah, probably just buy an engine case.
But all right, until next time. I'm not sure what we're doing or where we're going or what we're thinking about doing, but it'll be fun, as usual.
Oh, what do you mean? We know what we're doing. We just gotta.
What are we doing?
We got some dates set, but we just can't talk about them yet.
What are we doing?
There's one of our sponsors.
Oh yeah, we do have that coming up. That's
Yeah.
gonna be sweet.
Yes.
And that won't be out for a while though, 'cause that's
And
not us.
Idaho.
Oh shit, UTV Invasion
Yeah,
Idaho.
like
that's
we know what we're
coming up.
doing.
I'm saying like next video.
Oh yeah,
What is
next
it?
video.
I don't know.
I don't know.
What should we do? I kind of want to go buy a Grand National.
Pool party?
Pool party?
Definitely a pool party. He's got a saltwater pool. The thing is sick.
It is cool.
And a theater room.
Yep.
Is that pool ready to go?
Yeah. Pool party in it today. We're just not there.
Oh yeah, shoot.
There's a party there today?
Uh-huh.
I'm out.
All right, see you, Frank.
All right. See you later, boys. Stuff's pretty cool. If you don't know, now you know. Bye.